Hello, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's Monday at 7. Looks like I'm a minute late. I was sitting here waiting and got distracted by Facebook. Can you relate to that? Seems like that happens way too often for me. Hope you've had a good Mother's Day weekend. For those of you that are moms or you get to celebrate your mom, we had a good time helping my mom plant some landscaping around her house. Colin, Danae, and Kason came over and helped, and it went well. I must say the older I get, the more that work is a little more difficult. But we were really glad we could finally do it for Mom and get her landscaping set up. I'm looking to see. There we go. Nope. Thought I had it set up to show up when I started here. Let's try again. I'll probably finally get this all figured out and then they'll change it. Can you probably, huh? I'll probably finally get this. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, we got a couple watching and I might even be able to see comments tonight. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to flip it around so we can get started. My good friend, Fran, shared a template with me. And you know how it is with Stampin' Up. You see something and you think it's really cool, and then you decide you got to change it to make it your own, I guess. So she shared a really cool template for some tea bags, and she made them so that they could be like bookmarks or hangers. At least I think that's how she had them set up. And when I was playing with it today, decided I wanted to change mine up and make it more so it's like a matchbook. And what I love about this is that the base of it and everything has no adhesive. So it's a really simple layout. And I think it'd be something you could make really quickly if you were need a bunch of items to give away. So here's this one. This is the first one I did. And I'll tell you about all the pieces and parts here in a little bit. But it opens like this. Your tea bags inside, and it says take care of yourself. Now these are just the Lipton's black tea. I tried to go find some tea bags and I could only find one that's one of the nicer ones. Now I'll show you on the next one, I guess. So there's that one. Then this one I took the teacup and I have the little tag out here, so it's got the tea steeping inside. And this one says enjoy. And it's got the regular size tea bag, a little bit bigger size, which I thought was kind of cool. It almost goes with the sweet sorbet. I think that's the name. Yeah, sweet sorbet. All right, so I did discover I like it better if the top goes inside. So almost like a matchbook. Remember those matchbooks we used to have years ago? I don't even know if they have them anymore. All right, so it goes like that. All right, so let me show you how I made them. Thanks so much to Fran for helping me, for giving me this idea at the beginning. Oh, yay, Lois, I can see comments tonight. Stacy Whitney, oh my gosh. It is so good to see your name. I haven't seen you in ages, lady. All right. So what I did was I grabbed some of the Tea Party, what's it called? I think it's called Teapot, maybe. Oops. It is called Tea Bouquet. All right, so let me show you the colors here. And then on the back side are your more just stripes, shapes, patterns, paper. And of course I had to go with the teacup one. And this one is 1 inch by 6. Our paper is 6 by 6. So you can get 6 sheets out of one of them if you do them at 1 inch. And this piece is 2 3/4 by 7. And I'm going to score it at 1 5/8. So this at 1 1/2 is 4/8. So you're going to go one more 5/8. Then you're going to go 3/4. So that's the next line. Then we're going to go over to 5 and 5 1/8. So your score lines are just 1/8 of an inch apart. All right, on that. And then for your strip, we are going to score it at, gotta get my cheat sheet here. Oh, here it is. We're going to score it at 1 1/2 and 1 5/8, so that's 1/8 over. Then we're going to go to 4 1/2 and go one more over to 4 5/8. And that's going to make my belly band. So those are your two pieces. I'll lay those here so you can see them. All right. Hey, Julie, glad to see you're joining me tonight. All right, so I've got, can you see these score marks? They're real close together. And now I'm going to take my bone folder and score these. This is the first time I've played with the teacup set. I got it with the pre-order, but just haven't had time to play. And as I came home from school today, was trying to decide what to share tonight, and remembered that Fran had shared this template with me. So I pulled it out and started playing. It's a really fun set. After I burnish these score lines here, I'll show you the stamp set. I don't know if you have the simple scoring tool that I just had out here. I absolutely love that because all your score marks are accurate and straight as long as you put your paper in there straight, which I'm so thankful for, because it seems like when I use the paper trimmer, so often I get my paper crooked just a little bit. All right, so this gives you just a little bit of a gap, a little bit of space, so there's a little bit of give in your belly band. And on your base, it gives you some wiggle room and some space for your tea bag. And just remember that whenever you score your designer series paper, you want to be very, very careful because it's not near as thick as our cardstock, and you will cut right through it if you're not careful. So now if you score this just right, it just barely goes together, and I'll show you how I tricked that into working. All right, so here's the cup of tea. I love the sayings. Thank you for your friendship. I'm going to use enjoy. It's time for tea. And I'm going to try this. Let's get together soon. Take care of yourself. It's got the striped teapot, the leaves. These you can have going out. I'm sure you've seen that online a lot. I'm going to use that little image. It has these pieces you can cut out. So almost all the stamped images have a die to cut it out. And I love how they've done 2 tags. They did, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2 of the leaves here, so that when you're cutting out, you can get them cut out a little bit quicker, especially where they're smaller like that. 2 flowers, which is really handy. And then I pulled out the stylish dies again, and I'm using these 2 tabs here, and then the 2nd and 3rd circles tonight. Okay. And the last item I'm using are these glossy dots. I wanted a bright yellow center for my flower, and so I'm using those dots. Okay, so I mixed and matched. Of course, I had to play with the new colors. And so I pulled out, this is the 2nd smallest circle. And I think I want to stamp it. Go with the Orchid Oasis this time, I think. Let's see if it'll fit on there. And one thing I tried is, and I would encourage you, you can know where the front and the back is. I mean, you can feel the dots on the back. If you're not sure something's going to work and you don't want to waste your cardstock, stamp it on the back to see how it's going to go. And I think that looks good. I'm going to grab my mat here, ink it up again, and stamp it. All right, isn't that pretty? All right, now just out of curiosity, I'm guessing the flower. Yeah, that would go off the edge. Now I could stamp this on scrap and cut it out because there is a die for it. Oh, the green leaf will work. Awesome. So the green in this set is Garden Green. Fran, yeah, I'm glad you're seeing I'm using your template. She used these. She already had her open house, and she used this for your open house, I think, didn't you? There, isn't that cute? All right, grab my chamois. trying to be better about cleaning. I don't know about you, but I hate it when I about have something done and then I accidentally get ink in the wrong place. It makes me very unhappy. All right, so then this is the third circle. I'm going to grab my Tombow. Put that here, move it around a little bit. All right, so there's that. And the easiest way I found for putting the belly band together is to take my dimensionals, and I grab the little black ones. It was a catalog reveal open house. Yeah, the sweet sorbet is almost a pink. You're right. I'm having a hard time with my schedule this month, trying to get things scheduled by family. And, you know, we always say family comes first. And so that's kind of taken some time this month. All right, so you can see what I did is I put the two pieces together and then I just used dimensionals to seal it. And then that's also going to hold my circle in place. You can either center it or you can do it off to one side. Here you can see it's off to one side and there it's in the middle. So it's up to you. All right, then where's my other one? No, I didn't cut it out. Oh, well, I was going to do this with alternating colors. So for this one, I want to put the top in because I like it that you don't see the flap when you close it. And that belly band holds the tea packet in place so you don't have to use any adhesive. Isn't that cool? And there you go. There's your cute little gift. If you need to make a lot of something, this would be really quick and easy. And with this being 2 3/4 by 7, you can get 4 out of one piece of cardstock. So you could get 4 out of that, and then the designer series paper, you get 6 out of that. So it's very inexpensive to make. Let me show you this fun teapot. So I'll show you the different ones I created. I created a white one with the blue with the white. And then I want to show you what I did, how easy this is. So I put the adhesive sheets on the back. Pop these pieces out. All right, so let me tell you what I'm trying something new. I've had people asking, are you going to do techniques? And my answer is yes. And we're going to start putting together our own resource library. So each month when you come to club, you will make a template. Okay, so see, it's already sticky on the back. You made it a sticker. And you can just line this up here. And there's your coffee cup or teacup. And then what I did was I cut out the little tag, used the black dimensional to hold the ribbon in place, and it's just your twine. I think there are a couple things you could stamp on there if you wanted. And then I want it to have a little bit of give there. And then what I'll do is use a dimensional on the back to hold the ribbon in place. And there you go. It's got a little T ready to go. Aren't those cute? I think they're so pretty. I haven't even hardly used the stamp set. I've used just a few of the greetings and that's it. Let me show you how cute these little circles look on the flowers. I know I'm backtracking here. I promise I'll get back to club. I can't find my take a pic tool. Doesn't that add a lot by just putting that in the center of your flower? You wouldn't have to, but I just think it really adds a lot. Aren't those fun? And I love how quick they are, how inexpensive. You can get several out of the sheet and then buy you some tea bags. I can tell you if you're coming to my open house, it is Friday, May 27th, Saturday, May 28th. This will be one of the little goodies you get, will be a tea bag, a little gift like this. And what I love about it, it is simple and easy, but then you can use the tea bag, put another tea bag in there and give it to somebody else. And you know, I'm always amazed at how much people are touched by a simple little gift like this. I was with some friends on Saturday and we were talking about handmade cards. And the one lady was sharing how touched people are and how they just comment and say, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much it meant to me that you made me a handmade card. And something like this would be simple and easy as well. Just a thoughtful little thing to give someone. All right, so now back to the technique fun fold. Every month we'll do a technique. So you'll have instructions for the technique with all the supplies, pictures, and we'll make a sample. Then we're going to do a fun fold and make a template so you can keep that with the instructions. So you have it ready there, and then we'll put them in a binder that you can have a ready reference. I will also send you a digital copy of the instruction sheet. So if you want to keep them online, you can do that as well and be able to start your own reference library. So our first one is going to be May 23rd. The only time we could get to work out was a Monday, which I don't normally teach classes on Monday. If we find that works really well for people, we can keep it. We probably won't do Mondays all the time because of my Facebook Lives, but we're going to do it this time. May 23rd, it's a Monday at 3:30 or Tuesday at 7. If you don't want to join the club, it is a 5-month commitment of $30 a month. If you don't want to do that, you can order the instruction sheets, the template, and the sample for $10, and I'll send those to you. My goodness, all of a sudden I can't talk. At the open house on the 27th and 28th, I will have retired merchandise for sale. I'll have new products displayed. I did 2 swaps, so I'll have a bunch of swaps to share with you, ordering specials, and I hope you can fit that into your calendar. I know that is the beginning of Memorial Weekend, but I didn't have any other Fridays available. So I want to thank Fran for my tea bag, little bags tonight, my treats. I love this set. I'm looking forward to playing with it some more. Isn't that cute? And I think that's it tonight. Instead of it being really long, it's looking like it's only about 18 minutes long, which is good for me because usually I talk a little too long. All right. I hope you enjoyed my little tea bags. Again, thanks to Fran. And I will see you next Monday night at 7. See you then. Have a good week.